Hey, could you confirm if this is Captain AR? Over.
This is the Captain in Charge, Captain AR. Stay tuned for vibes.
All right, Captain. Roger that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your captain speaking. I am Captain AR and I'll be your captain for tonight's flight. In tonight's flight, we're going to be discussing what is parasite drag, how it affects the aircraft, and what are the different types of parasite drag. For tonight's flight, we're going to be using the ATR-72 for demonstration purposes. Now, in a previous video, I would have done what is induced drag, right? Induced drag is drag that is being produced intentionally by the aircraft. Now, what is parasite drag? Parasite drag is the exact opposite. We try to reduce parasite drag and it's not intentionally being produced. That type of drag actually reduces the performance of the aircraft. So there are three types of parasite drag that I'm going to talk about tonight. And the first one is skin friction drag. Now, what is skin friction drag, right? So basically, skin friction drag is produced by the airfoil, all right? And what happens is that as air passes over the skin of the aircraft, what happens is the molecules of the air actually attach to the aircraft, right? And what it then creates what is called the boundary layer. Now, as more air passes over, right, more molecules are attached to the aircraft, which expands the boundary layer. And as the boundary layer expands, we create drag. All right, so that is skin friction drag. The other type of drag I'm going to talk about is called form drag. Now, form drag is basically caused because of the form and shape of the aircraft's body and the aircraft's wings and all the control surfaces. Now, surfaces that are more square in shape produce more form drag. So this is why most of all of the surfaces are more rounded in shape. All right, that is to reduce form drag. So the third and final type of parasite drag that I'm going to talk about is called interference drag. Now, what is interference drag? Interference drag occurs where different parts of the aircraft joins to other parts. For example, where the wing joins the fuselage, where the engine joins the wing, and where the landing gear is attached to the fuselage, right? And so on and so forth. So what happens in interference drag is that you have air passing over the surfaces of the aircraft in different directions, right? So for example, air is passing over the wing this way and under the wing this way, and also air is moving back and forth like this, right? Because air moves from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure. So when there is a movement from the tip of the wing towards the fuselage, what happens is that this movement here then collides with air moving over the fuselage and under the fuselage. So here at which they join, they will then collide and result in interference drag. Same thing for where it joins to the engine, where the landing gear comes out, also produces interference drag. So we try our best to reduce these types of drag as best as possible, because what happens if this plane is producing a lot of parasite drag, it requires more work by the engine, all right, to optimize the performance of the aircraft. And what happens, you get a lot more fuel burn and so on and so forth, and the performance of the aircraft decreases significantly. So aircraft are designed in ways to reduce the different types of parasite drag, and it optimizes the performance of the aircraft, increasing the performance of the aircraft even. All right, so that was my video for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it was insightful and educational, and look forward to more content just like this. So once again, this has been your captain speaking. I'm Captain AR, and it was a pleasure flying with you tonight. And until the next flight, stay safe.
If you leap away, everybody possess.